Dear student of class 7, let's come back to our computer class. So in the last class, already I have discussed about computer languages, low level languages, machine language and its advantages and disadvantages. So now let's come back. Open your book on page 8. So assembly language. Dear student, do you know about assembly language? You knew in the previous chapter we have discussed about low level machine language. Okay, machine language consists of zeros and ones. Now assembly language. Assembly language was developed to resolve the problems of machine language. Here in the previous chapter, machine language consists of zeros and ones. Now this assembly language was developed to resolve the problem of machine language, that is 0 and 1. It is also low level but a very important language in which the operation codes and operands are given in the form of alphanumeric symbols instead of zeros and ones. Dear student, this assembly language is low level language and it is also very important language. And here in the previous chapter machine language we studied about zeros and ones. Now the operation codes and operands are given in the form of alphanumeric symbols instead of zeros. Now instead of zeros, now the alphanumeric symbol is used. So these alphanumeric symbols are known as mnemonic codes. Then there will be question for you, what is called mnemonic codes? Then these alphanumeric symbols are known as mnemonic codes and can have up to 5 letter combinations. That is, for example, add for addition, sub for subtraction, start, level, etc. So dear student, this language is also known as symbolic programming language. What is the other name of assembly language? That is symbolic programming language. It is very difficult and needs plenty of practice to master it because very little English support is given to this language. It is very difficult to master it. We need to have plenty of practice because very little English support is given to this language. So the instructions given in the assembly language are converted into machine code. Okay, the instructions given in the assembly language are converted into machine code by language translator. Who is the language translator here? For execution by the computer, the language translator used to convert assembly language is called assembler. Here assembler is the translator and the language, assembly language who convert is called assembler. So dear student, eh, we studied about assembly language. Once again, for your short information, assembly language is the low level of language. Using assembly language, we can directly interact with hardware and can also develop application software, and this is our assembly language. Then let us read about advantages. What are the advantages of assembly languages? Assembly language. It is quite simple to find and correct errors. Okay, it is quite simple to find and correct errors. Then it can be easily modified. This assembly language can be easily modified. It is much simpler to understand and use as compared to machine language. It is very simple and to understand and use as compared to machine language. Then disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? What are the disadvantages? Since this language is machine dependent, the programmer needs to have full knowledge of hardware. Since this is the machine dependent, means always depend upon the machine. So the programmer needs to have full knowledge about the hardware. Then just like the machine language, it is also machine dependent. Like we studied in the machine language, zeros and ones, as it is very useful for the machine or computer, and this assembly language also very useful, and it is also machine dependent. So dear student, in the next class we will discuss about high level languages. So you study this much and try to understand and concentrate on your studies. So we will meet in the next class. Thank you.